So this reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Scorpio for the month of September 2021. Please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with each and every one of you. But please take what does resonate with you, leave the rest behind. Also, if you like the content, be sure to like it as well as subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on the notifications. That way you know when I upload new videos. I also do offer personal readings at my Etsy shop, which you can find the link for that in the description below. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, my lovely Scorpios. Once again, shout out to you all for those August readings. You guys really came through, and I am truly grateful for that. All right. Now, this is going to be a 5-card spread. And I'm going to take the time in to call in all of the angels, spirit guides, and ancestors for the collective sign of Scorpio. Once again, 5-card spread. We will be looking at what your overall energy is for the month of September 2021. We will look at what the theme of the month will be. We will also look at what challenges may be present. 4th card is going to look at how you should respond to those challenges. And last but not least, the 5th card is going to be advice from your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Okay, Scorpio. And then I will also be clarifying the initial messages. That way we can look and dive deeper into the meanings to see what message you are intended to take from this all. And besides that, I actually have 2 new decks that I will be using to pull oracle cards from to get you guys some messages from there as well. All right, Scorpios. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, beautiful angel, spirit guides, and ancestors. All right, please show me what is Scorpio's overall energy for the month of September 2021. Beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, please show me what is their overall energy going to be. All right, and we have the Queen of Cups. What is the theme of the month for Scorpios? Beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors. What is the theme of the month? Please guide me, show me clearly. What is the theme of the month? All right, and we have the Chariot. What challenges may be present? And what challenges may be present in September? Please guide me and show me clearly, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors of Scorpio. What challenges may be present? All right, we had a jumper. Give me 1 second. All right, and we have the 7 of Swords. And how should Scorpios respond to this challenge? All right, and we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and lastly, what advice do you have for Scorpios? Angel, spirit guides, ancestors. What advice do you have for your lovely Scorpios? Please guide me and show me clearly. What advice do you have for them for the month of September 2021? What advice do you have for them that they can take with them? All right, so we have the Tower. and your underlier card is the Seven of Wands. All right, Scorpio. So I feel like with the cards on the table, I feel like some of you are definitely, I mean, you have the Seven of Wands as your underlying card. It's not really in the main spread, but I feel like a lot of you in September will be having to like defend like your position, okay? And which ultimately means defending self. And I feel like with you having the Queen of Cups here as your overall energy, it's making me feel like you're really going to be in flow with your emotional side in September, meaning that you're going to gain control of your emotional self. So maybe you've had some letdowns in the recent past, because you have the Seven of Swords here also in your challenger position. So maybe you were let down by someone, or you know, someone wasn't on your side and was actually more sneaky and conniving than you thought they would be. And maybe it's time for you to kind of break free from that that type of relationship, because you do also have the Chariot here in a position of the theme of the month, which is telling me that you are moving forward. You will be moving forward. And with the Chariot, I always like to point out is that this person has the willpower and is in control of their destination and where they're going. Okay, so I do feel like your overall energy, being a Queen of Cups, you are coming into terms of self. You're going to try to make sure yourself is emotionally balanced. With that being said, maybe having to let go of things or people that were not keeping you in a positive emotional state, right? And I feel like you want to reclaim that this month. I feel like you want to have a more calmer demeanor. You want to be more in control of your feelings and not let necessarily someone else be in control of those feelings for you. You want to go with the flow, go with the flow, the tide of, you know, your ups and downs, and you be in control of that and not necessarily letting someone else have those reins over you. Because here, as you can see with the Chariot, she holds the reins, right? So she's in control of the movement of this snail. And even, I don't know if you can really see where she's moving away from, but there is a gloomy tower in the background, right? So even though snails are typically slow, you know, it may have took a while, or maybe even leading up to this has been a long time coming, but she's eventually picked up the momentum to move away from this gloomy tower that is in the background, or gloomy castle. All right, so I feel like you are definitely taking control of your emotions this month. You're taking control of your feelings this month. I feel like you just want to be in a peaceful, happy state, some of you, if not most of you. And this month is going to be your month to do it. And I feel like this is what you're telling yourself. You're going to let go of all that baggage, all of those people or those things that were not there for you and were actually, you know, snakes in disguise. Because even here in the challenger position, you have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is all about defending yourself and what's yours, right? And so we can take this as, if you can see this beautiful like flower arrangement here, and the lady, she looks so calm and beautiful, but if you look a little bit closer, the flowers are actually hiding the shape of a snake, right? So that's actually like, you know, someone who is being deceptive, getting close to you so that they can take, you know, what's yours, which these eggs here, let's say those represent your feelings, those represent your heart, those represent everything that's close to you, you know. So she disguised herself well enough to be able to get close to those things and take them away. So I feel like that is going to be the challenge for you in the month of September, is being able to weed out those people or those things that are snakes in a garden or snakes in disguise, you know, those who try to get close to you to take away things that you harness close to your heart, which in this case could be your emotional state or your emotional well-being. So you're definitely going to have to put yourself in a position of recognizing those things and those people that's there to be against you rather than for you. All right. And so you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Is how you should be responding to this Seven of Swords energy. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse is like really just telling me no longer being no longer feeling like you're left out in the cold. Okay, so you know, if those things that were not nurturing you or not providing for you and able, in order for you to build some type of structure for yourself so that you can be emotionally sound, then recognize those things for what they are and break free from, you know, unroot yourself. Because if you see here, her hair, if you look at it, are actually like the branches or the roots to like maybe some sort of plant or some sort of tree, right? And if you look at it from being, if you looked at it upright, it just looked like branches, okay? But if you turn this, then you can pretty much say this is like something being uprooted or unrooted, right? So unroot yourself from those things or those people that are not there to be honest with you, who are not there to help you protect your feelings, but instead to take away from them, okay? So that you can no longer feel like you're out left in the cold and like stranded from, you know, who you are internally, okay? So you don't want to isolate yourself from your true feelings, okay? And then in the position of advice from Spirit, you have the Tower, which is definitely saying that something has to unravel, something has to be let go of, something has to break down because the foundation right now is not strong. So something has to be broke down so that it can be rebuilt based on a more solid structured foundation. In this case could be, you know, you breaking down those barriers or those things or those people that's not allowing you to your emotional state or your emotional freedom. Okay, so now it's time to release those toxins, release that negativity, release, you know, the snake in the garden, so that you can become more emotionally balanced. All right. So we are going to go ahead now and clarify these cards just to see if we can dig a little bit deeper into the messages for you. And I did already pre-shuffle these. So I'm just going to go ahead and start clarifying to see what we get. So beautiful angel, spirit, guides, ancestors, please clarify the Queen of Cups for me, please. Why is the Queen of Cups here in a position of Scorpio's overall energy for the month of September 2021? Yeah, I feel like some of you are like tired of the ups and downs, the highs and the lows of your emotional state, and you know, really feeling like you want to let your guard down but you can't. So I feel like you definitely gonna want to take control of that, and with the Chariot here, you are going to take control of that. In the month of September, you're going to be in control of where you go, where your destination is, and how you're going to get there. All right. So then we have, to clarify the Queen of Cups, we have the 10 of Inspiration and the 9 of Inspiration. Okay. And so these are Wands cards from this deck. So you have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Inspiration, which is the 10 of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you put in a lot of effort. If this is whatever issue or whatever situation this is dealing with, I feel like you guys put in a lot of effort and a lot of work, hoping that things would turn around or hoping that things would be better for you all in this situation. And it's come to a point where you've realized that this hard work and the struggle and these burdens are actually turning out to be more than you anticipated or more than you bargained for. Okay, so 9 of Inspiration is all about, you know, persevering and making it through and not giving up and having hope. And on the other hand, the 10 of Wands is also about, you know, just having that large responsibility or being burdened with, you know, an overload of work. And I feel like some of you may have just definitely put that type of effort into this situation, but to no avail. Okay, so just realizing that, okay, you put in all of this time, work, effort, but you're still not in a place of, you know, emotional contentment, which is making you realize that it may be time for you to move on from the situation. All right, beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, please clarify the Chariot for me in a position of the theme of the month. Yeah, I feel like for some of you are just like you're tired. You're emotionally tired, right? Someone's causing a lot of burden and a lot of emotional stress for some of you. And you're like, you feel like you stuck it out as long as you could. You persevered as long as you could. But now you just want to be in a calmer state of mind, in a calmer state of being. And so you're ready to go ahead and, you know, take control of that and to move forward from that. All right, beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, please clarify the Chariot for me, please, in a position of the theme of the month. Okay, that's too many. Let's do it again. Please clarify the Chariot for me, beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors. Why is the Chariot here in a position of the theme of the month? Why is the Chariot here? Thank you. All right, so we have the Ace of Materials, okay, which is also the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, so some of you are, you know, moving on or wanting to move on to better opportunities, okay? And with Ace of Materials being a Pentacle card, this is like financial opportunities, material opportunities. So maybe some of you are even feeling like, you know, you're working hard and you're putting in all the effort, like I said earlier, but to no avail. So even if this is something that relates to your career or your finances, maybe you're ready to move on to seek a better opportunity, okay? Something that's going to bring you a flow of an abundance, something that's going to reward you greatly in a finance area, okay? So whatever you're working hard for now, it's not giving you that return, you know, it's not giving you the return of all the hard work and effort that you're putting into it. And that can be, like I say, either romantically, or if it's career-wise, financially, it can be also in that aspect of really ready to leave this gloomy tower behind, okay, and move into brighter days, and to get away from those things, people, or places that's actually more deceptive than they are honest and, you know, fulfilling to you financially or even emotionally. All right, beautiful angel, spirit guides, please clarify the Seven of Swords for me, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords in a position of possible challenges for Scorpios. Clarify the Seven of Swords for me, please. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? Beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors. Clarify Seven of Swords, please. Okay, and so we have the Page of Materials, okay, which is also the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like some of you are definitely looking to branch off into a new direction for something that's going to be more nurturing and more abundant, okay? If you can see here, this card has like an overflow of like beautiful flowers and plants, which is all about growth, right? And just being able to take something and allow it to flourish and nurture it so that what starts small becomes bigger and more beautiful. So some of you are definitely looking to move away from those things that are not there to help you to do that. All right, because then when you look at the Seven of Swords, which also is, the snake is encompassed with lots of beautiful flowers, but these in this case it's deceptive, right? It's not true, it's not honest, it's just there to keep you where you are in your place and in your position, but still to take away from you at the same time. And so you're looking to start fresh and to create your own beautiful, true lush garden, something that is nurtured with love and positivity, and not from the grace of someone who's trying to, you know, lure you in, to trick you to get what you have or what you own, right? So you're ready to break free from the deceptive art of this and move more into your own nurturing abundance. Okay, so you're ready to start fresh. You're ready to leave behind the trickery, the foolery, and the deceptiveness, and turn a new leaf, like literally like leaf. Turn a new leaf and start fresh with your own flow of materials and your own flow of abundance. All right. So even to, like, if this is job related for some of you, if you're at a job right now, it seems like it may not be like emotionally fulfilling. Okay, so you're ready to break free from that. You put in a lot of hard work, a lot of effort. The responsibilities are probably great or grand, more than you bargained for. And you're just ready to, you know, to move on from that. You know, maybe these people, like, with the Seven of Swords, like maybe in this case, you know, they're being deceptive and they're making you do more than what you actually signed up for, or maybe more than what your position entitles. So maybe you're a regular sales associate and they're having you do like supervisor or manager work, you know, so they're robbing you of your you're pretty much who you are, you know, because if they're not going to give you what you're worth, then it's like stealing from you. So then this can also ultimately cause you to be, you know, emotionally unstable and not happy, because you're not happy with the circumstances that you're in right now. Okay, and so you're looking to turn a new leaf, venture out, and start fresh. It's looking for something that's going to be more abundant. Okay, so we're clarifying the Five of Pentacles in reverse in the position of how you should respond. Yeah, and I just keep hearing like uproot yourself. Uproot yourself. When I look at this Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like saying uproot yourself from those things or situations that's not good for you right now. Okay. Don't be deceived and don't be tricked into thinking that where you're at now is the ultimate fulfiller for your life. Okay, don't be deceived into thinking that you know, whatever promises they may be giving you right now is going to pan out. So definitely, yeah, like I say, I just keep hearing like uproot yourself. Uproot yourself. All right, why is the Five of Pentacles here in reverse? All right, so we have the Nine of Voices. All right, and that's also the Nine of Swords. So yeah, this is something that's definitely like having a strong effect on you emotionally. All right, and it may be causing you to over worry, overthink in your head, sleepless nights, because you may feel left out in the cold, or you feel like you will be left out in the cold if you choose to move away from this, right? Because sometimes a lot of places that we're at, it might not be where we want to be, but it provides some type of stability for us, even if not the most. So you may feeling like, you know, leaving this place will, you know, put you in a position of not being stable or feeling left out in the cold. And so you don't know if that uprooting yourself is something that you want to do, but it's definitely taking a toll on you with this Nine of Voices here. Could be causing anxiety, could be causing sleepless nights, not knowing, you know, what direction you're going with this, or even just like in general, like not knowing what direction, because you feel like you're putting in all this hard work and all this effort to no avail, and you're not emotionally stable. You're not, it's not bringing you the contentment that you would like. You want to move on, and you just don't know if moving on or how to move on, but advice from spirit, remember, it's the Tower. Some things have to happen. So even if it's time for you to move on and you're not pushing yourself to do so, the Tower is usually a moment where if you don't want to do it, Spirit's going to do it for you. Okay, so you can either stay how she's like holding on to this Tower and not like wanting to let go, as you can see, as it's like in the process of collapsing and crumbling, and she's still like holding on to it, to the point where even like her hair is now like in ashes, as maybe a result of like being inflamed with the Tower that's crumbling. But she doesn't want to let go. But we all know that eventually that Tower is going to collapse. So you have the choice of, do you evacuate before it collapses, or do you, stay and wait to be a part of the crumble, or be a part of like the mess of this, right? So just know that this is what Spirit is telling you, that you have the choice to move forward now with this, the Chariot here, and you have the choice to be in control of this, right? This movement forward and breaking free from this situation, because it's ultimately you not being a part of the situation is the ultimate end result. It's just a matter of how you go about the evacuation process. Okay. So yeah, so even here, to clarify the Tower, you have the Two of Inspiration, which is also the Two of Wands. So yeah, this is definitely just letting you know that it's time to start planning, time to start making moves, time to start just really looking to see what's out there, right? So I don't know if you can see this really good, but that's what she's doing. She's like looking beyond the horizon to see what is there, right? So this is Spirit is telling you this is what it's time for you to start doing. Okay, so that Tower moment is going to come where either you'll have to move forward with that Chariot by choice or by force. Okay, so just know that at this point, when you do decide to make that call or to make that change, it is a choice of yours to be in control of where you go from there. All right, so it might not be all peaches and cream where you're at now, but knowing that if you decide to run away from that or move away from that, at that point you will have some type of control over your emotional stability and happiness. And your underlier for this deck is the Muse of Emotions, which is also like the King of Emotions. So you go from Queen of Cups to King of Cups. Okay, so that's just also about being in control of your feelings and being mature emotionally and being in a place of comfortability and calmness. All right, so this is definitely where you're heading in September, but you'll have to recognize the movements that need to be made to get there. All right, my lovely Scorpio, so now we are going to pull you 2 oracle cards from the Heal Yourself reading cards. All right, and these messages will kind of help give you a little bit of a clearer understanding for this reading. All right, so we're just gonna pull 2 from this deck, and then I will be pulling 1 from my other Enchanted Map Oracle cards deck. All right, so beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, what messages do you have for Scorpio from the Heal Yourself reading cards? What messages do you have for them for the month of September 2021? What messages do you have for them? right, so we have inner child. All right, so this is number 16. So this is, you know, maybe some of you need to kind of go within. You know, maybe you're not seeing things as you would like because of all the stress that may be surrounding you. So maybe it's time for you to really take a moment to go within. All right, and so if we look at the meaning for this card, number 16, all right, it's that your inner child is urging you to lighten up a little, get out of your comfort zone, and have fun. Right, so, and I feel like once you get into that mindset, that's when you'll be able to really flow with your emotions there. Okay, and it says, in order to be healthy, we must engage our imagination, creativity, and spontaneity. And that's what the Queen of Cups is all about. She's all about being imaginative. She's very creative, okay? She's very intuitive. So she goes with the flow. She goes with the tide. She goes with the flow of her emotions and her feelings, okay? So that she knows how to make decisions that's going to benefit her, okay? To release her from those things that are not positive for her. Okay, and so with the inner child, this card beckons you to heal your childhood pain and discover your independence, compassion, creativity, talents, and joy. A healthy inner child can help you connect your integrity. Okay, so this is definitely you taking control of yourself, your feelings, and being able to move forward. All right, and so then the next one we have is 22, have faith. All right, so yeah, definitely just relax a little, know what changes have to make, but at the same time, have faith that things will work out just fine. All right, especially if you are able to gather yourself and your emotions and, you know, just kind of go with the flow of who you are and where you want to be, then things should definitely, you should definitely have the faith to be guided and let your true feelings and emotions take you there. Okay, and faith requires you to believe it's something that is not yet evident to the naked eye. So if you don't necessarily, you know, you can't see past those storm clouds there, I don't know if you can really see it good, but there's like sunshine behind it. All right, so even though the clouds are there, there's a little hint of light there. So just have faith that things will play out how they are, but you have to open yourself up to be nurturing to yourself emotionally, because when that happens, then the true flow of your creativity or your, you know, true knowing will become more evident once you're in a place of being receptive to that. All right, so lastly, I'm going to pull one more oracle card for you guys, and this one is from the Enchanted Map oracle deck, and we'll see what last message Spirit has for you guys, okay, for September 2021. Beautiful angel, spirit guides, and ancestors for Scorpio, what message do you have for them? Yeah, so definitely uproot yourself from this situation. Someone's being a snake in the grass, whether it's, you know, a relationship, a job. It's something's not fulfilling you emotionally, and it's even more sadder for you because you're putting in that hard work. You have all the responsibility. You tried to persevere, but it's to no avail. So it's time for you to start fresh with this Page of Materials, Page of Pentacles, and seek out new abundance. Okay, create your own abundance, turn a new leaf. All right, and so you have number 18, which is Magic Stream, and that's just so beautiful, right? It's like you have the waterfall of like, and this is like in the air, so it's like raining down on the earth. So it's like really beautiful. But let's take a look at what number 18 is for you guys to see what this magic stream is all about. All right, so magic stream, everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. So every experience you have seems to have its own life story with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity in a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. Yeah, so it's time for you to start letting this magic stream flow through you, like with emotions, like even here with the Queen of Cups. I don't know if you can really tell from here, but let me try to hold it up for you. The Queen of Cups, she's like in the water, you know, she's not on earth, so she's fluid with the water. So just like with this magic stream, start letting your emotions flow through you properly, right? So that you can be of a greater benefit to not just yourself, but also to others, all right? And then in the meanwhile, and in the process, you do want to just like, you know, embrace your inner child throughout this and have faith that things will turn out, so that once you do get this ball rolling, things are only going to be on the up from here, all right? Okay, that is your reading for September, my beautiful Scorpios. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, if you are still trying to hold the top ranks, the top ranking spot is #1. Don't forget to like the video and also to subscribe to my channel. Okay, until next time, my lovelies. Bye-bye.